August is looking to be a pretty exciting month for Splatoon 3. There's a lot going on, from events to enjoy, new content, and so much more. I'm really looking forward to everything that is in store for this month. So I've decided to make a video going over 8 updates and changes that you should know about throughout the month. We're going to be running through all of the dates that everything major will be occurring so you know exactly what to expect and when. So let's jump right into this. Starting us off, as you may have already seen, a new Splatfest has been announced. The theme this time around will be money versus fame versus love, and you might remember this theme from past Splatoon games. Of course, this time it has a 3rd edition. This will be starting on the 11th of August until the 13th, so that is when you can expect to see it. But of course, a week before then we will actually get the Splatfest preview as well. And I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You'll have to let me know in the comments section down below what you're going to choose. I would really love to hear. Sadly, we don't have a trailer or anything like that for this particular Splatfest. It was announced pretty low-key. In fact, a lot of people were even wondering if this one was actually real. But don't worry, it has been confirmed by Nintendo over on their official Twitter accounts. So we know now for sure that this Splatfest will be happening. I'm really not sure who's going to win, honestly. I feel like in past games it was Love that won, but I can't remember 100%. I guess we'll have to see what happens this time around, since of course now there is a 3rd option, which is Fame. Either way, it's going to be a really interesting Splatfest, and it looks like we'll have some good ink color options as well. Now, talking of the Splatfest, we will have a new tricolor map to play on. Finally, we will get to play on the tricolor version of Eeltail Alley. This has been data mined for such a long time. It's been in the files of the game for absolutely ages, and we'll finally be able to play it. A lot of people who have seen the layout of this map are already saying that it seems like it's just a better version of Eeltail in general, and that they wish we just had it in the regular game, so that definitely bodes well for the Splatfest. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I do know Eeltail can be a little bit of a controversial map for some people, so don't worry too much. It does seem like the overwhelming reaction to this so far has been pretty positive. Sure, it's not quite as cool as some of the other tricolor maps that we've got in the game, but you know what, I'm looking forward to this one, and I'm glad that it is finally coming after something we've seen in the file of the game for so long at this point. Now, I cannot forget about Salmon Run players. Whilst there's no exciting big run or anything like that happening in August, you can expect to collect a brand new piece of Salmon Run gear for the first time. And it seems like the piece of gear for the month will be the Retro Future Suit, which definitely looks like something out of Tron to me, honestly. A lot of the pieces of gears have been references to classic movies. For example, in the past we've seen some for Star Wars. So yeah, this definitely looks like one out of Tron, and honestly, I do think it's pretty cool. So I definitely recommend playing at least a little bit of Salmon Run this month so that you can get your hands on this new piece of gear, as it definitely seems like one of the cooler ones they've released, at least in my opinion. There are also a whole bunch of challenges occurring throughout the month of August as well, and whilst I know a lot of you aren't that enthused about challenges, there is one in here that you actually will not want to miss, so make sure you wait for that. Now, starting us off, we will actually have a summer vacation event match rush at the start of the month, which Nintendo will basically be repeating some of the challenges we've seen in the past, so you get a chance to replay them if you haven't already. I definitely think this is a good idea, and whilst it isn't too exciting to play some of the old challenges that we've already seen, if you missed any of them, now you will get another chance to play them right at the start of the month, which I definitely think is a good idea. I just wish they had much longer time windows. It's really a shame to me just how low the time windows are, and I think that's why a lot of people have been really disappointed by challenges. But aside from that, I'm definitely excited to get to play some of the ones that I missed previously. I think that'll be a great opportunity, and hopefully they keep doing stuff like that so that people who do miss out can get another chance. However, we will be getting our very first Extreme Jump Battle on the 11th of August, which is really exciting, and the times for that will be 2 AM, 10 AM, and 6 PM. Now, data miners have discovered some information about Extreme Jump Battle, and honestly, it seems like it's going to be the most interesting rule set yet. With how high you'll be able to jump, it's actually pretty surprising just how different the gameplay will be. Lots of new strategies will come into play. Certain weapon types are going to really excel at this mode. I honestly really wish this was just a full-time mode in the game. That would honestly be so good. But still, I'm definitely going to be participating in this one, as I do think it'll be one of the most fun types of challenge we've seen so far, perhaps even the best overall, so I'm looking forward to participating in this. And once again, make sure you don't miss it. It's happening on August the 11th at 2 AM, 10 AM, and 6 PM. All times are in UTC, so keep that in mind. You may have to convert that to your own time zone to make sure you don't miss it. We'll also be getting the new Zip to It Zipcaster challenge on the 29th, and once again that will be occurring at 2 AM, 10 AM and 6 PM in UTC times. This one is basically just like the Trizuka challenge, but this time with Zipcasters. I do think this one has the potential to be pretty fun, or I guess pretty annoying with how Zipcasters can be sometimes. Personally though, I'm not that excited for this one. Again, if this was just a regular mode in the game, I think I'd be a lot more eager to play it, but I don't really know if I'm going to have the time to do so. I'll certainly try, I guess, but I'm much more excited for the Extreme Jump Battle where we've got some really interesting new mechanics and such. Either way, it's good that we're getting more challenges throughout the month of August. It does kind of indicate that we will hopefully be seeing some more brand new challenges with the next update starting in September, as I think they're starting to run out of some of the ones that have already been data mined within the code of the game, so probably lots more unique challenges coming in the next update, which definitely could be a really good thing, honestly. Now, it seems like we might actually be getting a major new feature sometime in August, and this could be the Tournament Manager. Nintendo quietly announced recently the Tournament Manager, which will allow you to create private tournaments using the private battle feature in Splatoon 3. It'll link with the Splatnet free app as well, so you can create and manage tournaments on demand. You'll be able to create tournament brackets, generate private battle rooms, and have automatic reporting of match results too. So this is a pretty big deal, honestly, and I'm surprised this wouldn't be coming with a major new update. It's still possible that they might save this for September, but according to the latest update, all the files for this are currently ready to go within the game, and Nintendo rarely does that sort of thing unless they're going to drop a new feature fairly soon. So it definitely seems like this could randomly drop sometime in August, which honestly would be a pretty exciting update. I know a lot of people aren't really into tournaments and stuff like that, but I think the potential of this is pretty high, and I'd love to see what it actually works like. I hope we learn more information about it soon. Speaking of new updates though, we're gonna get a whole bunch of significant update reveals for the Drizzle season in September throughout the month of August. Now whilst this technically doesn't go on in-game, it's still related to the game and will be happening in August, so I had to mention this one in the video, as it's personally what I'm most excited for next month. Nintendo always uses the month before a new major update to announce what will be going on. They usually drop a new trailer and then a whole bunch of announcements over on Twitter. So we're expecting to see some pretty big update reveals throughout the month so we can learn what will be happening in the next season, which also would be Splatoon 3's anniversary, the very first one, so I'm expecting some pretty cool stuff. Let me know in the comments section down below though what you're most excited for throughout the month. I would love to hear. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splat Gang down below so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more. I'm trying to hit 30k subscribers before the end of the year.